Yes, sir, man. We live and we back. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose Man, here today bringing you another edition of the Starting Five for DraftKings and FanDuel, alright? But before we do that, we got the lineup review for y'all, so do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Definitely hit that like button, man. I appreciate the love and support, man. And turn your notification bell on if you haven't already so you know when the videos drop. Alright, let's get into it. Saturday, we got a nice 7-game slate, but review from last night. So, last night, didn't cash on DK, cashed on FanDuel. Super light. I had the bar 10 last night. Just one of them nights when, like tonight, I go super light. I did $27 single entry right here. 291. Finished, 222nd place. If you caught the updated starting five yesterday, you know it was Maxey, Keon Johnson, Kevin Durant, Kuminga, and Anthony Davis. Just one of those slate, man. It was kind of laid forth. I told you all the value. I told you it was going to be a crazy slate with all the news. You saw we got the Warriors putting all their starters out. And I knew going into the slate, I told you on the video yesterday, if Embiid was out, all those Philly guys were in play. Maxey, Melton, and Tobias Harris. Give me all of them. But I knew that was going to be a popular bill. So in this single entry, I knew I liked Maxey. I knew I liked Durant. I knew I liked Kuminga. I didn't want to add Melton and Tobias Harris in there, along with somebody like Moody or McDaniels from Charlotte. I knew that was going to be too chalky, man. It's a single entry. You want some chalk and it's hoop, period. NBA is not like any other fan sport. You want some chalk, you're going to need some chalk in NBA a lot of the time. So I didn't want to be super chalky and get all those other guys. So I identified some pivots and tried to get a little different. Hence Keon Johnson. That was my pivot off of some of that Moody chalk and just a different player. I knew nobody was going to be on. But starting five was okay. Keon Johnson did all right for his price tag. Just needed a little more out of him. But a lot of that chalk failed yesterday, so it didn't kill us too bad. But the spot that hurt Anthony Davis at 11% right here, I thought that was going to be the money maker for me. He got off to a great start, but they kind of fell apart at the seams, and he didn't finish up the way he started. Also, Tyler Hero at 9%. I was still on Hero. I told you I liked him even if Bam played. It did not matter to me. Got him at low ownership just because it was a better pay down option. A lot of people went to at the shooting guard. Everybody went Melton, man. So, but Hero 46 DK points right here for a solid play from him. LeVert was my pivot off of Poole. I knew it was going to come down to Poole and LeVert. Majority of people went Poole. I went a little less on than LeVert. He still came in like 53 though. I knew he was gonna be that much. I'd have went somewhere else, but sometimes you're guessing at somewhere where the ownership gonna be. A lot of times you don't really know how it's gonna shake out, but you're gonna need those pivots, and that's what we try to do over here on DraftKings. Didn't quite work out for us. Like I said, $291. It was a $27 single entry. All right. Now over on FanDuel, super light. Just played the dollar single entry over here, finishing the money 308. The usual suspects, man. You can just see the ownership. Poole, Maxey, LeVert. Got a little different with Strus right there. I figured he'll be a different piece of that Heat game as everybody was going Laurie, Hero, and Bam. Strus at 13% was nice for us. Kuminga again. Hero over here as well. Zion let me down over here, man. I love that 8,300 price tag over here. On him on FanDuel, I thought he could punish the Warriors inside, man, but didn't quite work out. KD, of course, man, just a lock and load play yesterday. And then Kevon Looney down at the bottom. Let me down. Didn't quite get the big minutes like I thought he would here in this spot. Yeah, so there you have it, man. 15% Kevon Looney. Let's get into today's slate and see what we liking over here. Y'all already know. Still waiting on some injury news. Just waiting to see. Let me get this out the way first. If for whatever reason Trae Young is out, I'm gonna like some Hawks plays. All right, this is going. I'm doing a beforehand update. If Trae Young is out, you can sign me up for I said DeMarco Murray. Sorry, that's that Cowboys. You can sign me up for Murray. You can sign me up for DeJounte Murray, or you can sign me up for John Collins. It's for whatever reason Trae Young sits. All right, let's just get that out of the way. But jumping into it at the point guard, man, give me Jamal Murray. 6,200 going against this San Antonio Spurs team, man. You can pick on them all year. 6,200. He's looking like he's back to his full run. Not quite back to his full self yet. His form he had before the injury, but he's working his way there. I like the fact that he's getting his full 30 plus minutes of run. At 6,200, that's just too cheap for a guy like Jamal Murray. Just trying to be first to the party before he puts the big game together. You know the type. If you're a fan of basketball, you know the type of games Jamal Murray is capable of. So I like him at the 6,200 price tag. Shooting guard, this is where I'm going to get a little different at, man. With these Brooklyn Nets going against these Charlotte Hornets, man. This is going to be the game stat. This is going to be the place to go. Give me your value from them. But I'm hoping not everybody runs to Steph Curry because it's an uncertain spot. He's just coming back off of injury. We don't know what his minutes going to look like. But I can for sure bet he's going to get some minutes. So guys like, if you want to play the guys who went off like Cam Thomas and stuff like that, he's probably going to cut into those guys' minutes. I don't know how many he plays, but if he's back, man, it ain't like he's been gone, 7 months or nothing like that. So if he's back, I'm assuming he's a full go and should approach 30 minutes. And if that's the case, I'm going to want Steph Curry. Like I said, hopefully he comes in at a little lower ownership because people don't know what it's going to look like. Hopefully they don't even say nothing about his minutes. I don't even want him to say nothing. I take my chances. Chances make champions. You know how I get down. Give me Steph Curry at 4,700 because I know one thing for sure. He's going to get the majority of the shots that Kevin Durant doesn't take. Give me Kevin Durant at small forward, all right? He's going to get every shot he wants. And the majority of ones that Kevin Durant doesn't get, Steph Curry's going to get when he's on the court. But give me these two guys right here in this game, man. It's Charlotte. I don't got to say nothing, man. Listen, if you not hip on picking on the Charlotte Hornets, man, and you just late to the party, all right? Get you some tomatoes and catch up. But Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper, 10-6, listen. Going against this horrible Charlotte Hornets defense, they are favored. They got one of the highest team totals on the slate. It's going one of two ways. There's no way they win and cover if Kevin Durant doesn't have a hand in it. So either they win, if they win and cover, it's Kevin Durant had a hand in it. I told y'all last night. I said if they win that game, they're gonna have a 40-point triple-double. I didn't predict them blowing them out, but if they hadn't blown them out, that game would have been a little closer. You could have wrote Kevin Durant down for a 40-point triple-double. I said here again, if this game is close and they win, Kevin Durant is in. It has a potential of getting you a 40-point triple-double. I'm going to play him as long as Kyrie Irving is out. He's over there by himself. Just give me Kevin Durant, my favorite pay-up option, man. At the power forward, just get Justice Winslow, man. For the Portland Trail Blazers, if Anthony Simons is still out, I think he's questionable coming into the matchup. Let me preface it by that. If Anthony Simons is out, just go Justice Winslow. You know what I mean? If he plays, we'll get a little different value and try to switch it up here, though. But he's just too involved, does a little bit of everything. He almost triple-double last night against this Phoenix team. They playing the same Phoenix team they just played last night. The game might not necessarily go the same way, but he's going to be involved in everything if Simons is out, man. Give me Justice Winslow. And then the center spot, man. I think he's one of these rare spots you can get three guys from a team. And I'm going Nicholas Claxton just because it's the Hornets, man. 6,100, nice price tag on him. A guy that's he's been very solid this year. He's in line for a double-double if he gets 30-plus minutes, man. Give me Claxton. I'm not worried about the back-to-back. Both teams on the back-to-back. Give me Nicholas Claxton right here, man. There you have it. My starting five on DraftKings. Jamal Murray, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Justice Winslow, and Nicholas Claxton, all right? Let's get the FanDuel, see what I'm liking over there. Gonna look pretty similar, man. Jamal Murray, 5,800, a little cheaper over here. I'd take him. The play gets even better over here on FanDuel. Give me Jamal Murray. I'm not even worried about the chalkiness. Like I said, it's single entry. You can eat some chalk. You just gotta identify how good is the chalk, and are you gonna potentially have to have them to win. So I like Jamal Murray. I think he could be a big piece, especially if you put it together. I like him in this matchup against the Spurs. Now coming in as shooting guard. I don't mind going back to Brandon Ingram right here, 7,700. I know it's the second night of a back-to-back, but I don't expect him to be limited. If he played 30, he came back last time out and went like nothing changed. He picked up right where he left off, went right back to his role. Now, it's a little risky because he's on the team with two other guys who can get it done in Zion Williams and McCollum. So, on any given night, it could be any one of those guys that has the big game. But I'm okay getting Brandon Ingram. I know he's still going to get his shots up no matter what the matchup is. I think in a neutral situation, all things equal, I think CJ McCollum defers to Brandon Ingram and Zion to do more of the scoring and tries to be more of a point guard. So I'm always okay with Brandon Ingram. And he's really like the primary scorer over here. So I never mind getting him in this matchup or in any matchup, especially at 700 price tag, all right? At the small forward, staying with Justice Winslow. A little bit pricey over here on FanDuel, but I don't care. Like I said, he almost walked into a triple-double last night. If Simons is out, I expect him to have the same type of role, get the same type of minutes in the same matchup he just had. Give me Justice Winslow at 5,200. And coming at the power forwards, you already know who it is. Slim Reaper, KD. I ain't got to say much else. I'm playing him every slate. And then at the center spot, man, give me Nicholas Claxton, 6K over here on FanDuel. Run him out over here as well, man. That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all already know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up, man. I'm going to catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.